Hi friends, welcome to another episode of a marriage and family teaching series. I hope whatever you learned, even though it is a 3 minutes and 5 minutes video clip, I believe that it will be very useful piece of information. So I believe that it's going to be a great help in your life. So we started studying about purpose of marriage, and we studied about preparation for marriage, and we studied about key, what is the key for a successful marriage. So today I'm going to talk to you something which is very useful and very interesting, and I hope a lot of people will, young people or whoever listen to this, they will enjoy it. So today I'm going to share with you about male and female needs. It's very important for us to understand male has a different needs and the female has a different needs. Sometimes it's our tendency is that we think that what we need, that is the same thing other person also needs. Sometimes we think that because I like ice cream, and maybe I can sometimes I can assume that my wife also likes ice cream. The same way my wife may likes pani puri, but she can assume that I also likes pani puri. It's like that, but sometimes our likes and desire needs are totally different. So I'm going to share with you about at least 3 female needs and 3 male needs. So let's start with female, women first. So let's start with the female. So the first need for women is love. Yeah, the women's need is love. So it's not that she wants love. No, actually she needs love. It is a need for her. Oh, some of you think that, oh, Pastor, you don't know, you don't understand, they don't need love, they need money, they need gold, they need this, they need things. You may think like that. See, the problem is sometimes it's not that, that is the need. Actually, they need love. But sometimes, we are not exactly able to find out, what is our need. We are not deeply connected with our own being. So because we are not receiving a love, there is a huge vacuum inside, and in order to fill that vacuum, we are trying to fill that vacuum with things. So I'll come it in later episode, I'll talk about it, but right now I want you to believe that the women's need is love. She made as a receiver, she's made to receive love. See, for men, it's totally different, and for women it's totally different. For women, as as long as possible, you have to keep telling her, I love you. Oh, I already told her I love her, and why I should tell again and again. You may be thinking like that, but I want to tell you, my brothers, if you are listening, and I want to tell you, you need to tell your wife as much as possible without feeling discouraged or feeling bored or giving up. You have to keep on telling her, I love you. It's very important. You don't understand as a man, but that's a women's need. Women needs that. The more you tell, the more they will feel joyful. The more you tell, the more they feel secure. So sometimes some men say that I have lot of love, but I cannot express it. I'm not like other people. I don't know how to act. I'm not like other people. Go around telling you I love you, I love you, and God knows that how much I love you. No, if it's not enough, it's no use if God knows that how much you love your wife. Actually, your wife should know that how much you love her. So it's better that you should keep telling your wife how much you love her. So it's a very good thing. It's keep telling your wife I love you often as much as possible. I do that. I keep telling my wife. Now it's like more than 11 years now. So without feeling discouraged or never think that it is not that much important, but without feeling discouragement, I keep telling my wife I love her, and I see a reaction. Not even a single time, oh, I don't need this anymore. Why keep telling me I love you? I know that you love me. No. Whenever I tell her that I love her, I can able to see a kind of a positive expression, a kind of a joy and happiness. So it's a good thing, keep telling your wife you love her, and show your love, express your love. In later episode, I'll talk to you about 5 love language. which is very important. That is also one of the important thing. But as for now, just keep it in your mind that the women's need is love. If you give love, they will flourish. So women's need is love. Now let's come to the man's need. Man's need is not love actually exactly. See, in general terms, everybody needs love. But in a very specific way, man's, as a man, his need is not love like women, but his need is a respect. For man, respect is very important. The problem with, many times men don't understand that women needs love, and women don't understand that men needs respect. Respect is like a powerful tonic. You should give it to a man. Respect is very important. Whenever you disrespect your husband, you cripple your husband, you damage your husband, you break your husband. So respect is very powerful thing. Whenever you put him down or insult him in front of others, it's a very big deal for him. You maybe insult him and say some things and you forgot it, but it's like you're doing a great damage to him. So understand that man's need is respect. The more you respect him, and the more he can able to fulfill in his role as a husband, as a father. And disrespecting will make him handicapped. He will be crippled, he will be damaged in every way. He cannot able to function in his husband's role fully when you don't respect him. So I want to tell you, my sisters, if you are listening to this, and if you are married, and even if you are not married, just understand this. When you are going to get married, you have to learn to respect your husband, which is very important. Sometimes we take it granted, my husband only, the same way husbands also sometimes taking granted, my wife, and it's you have to avoid this kind of things. You should not take it granted, take it things for granted. You should learn to love your wife, and the same way the wife should learn to respect. So all the sisters, please understand, your husband's need is respect. The more you respect him, it is good and better for your marriage relationship. So now let's come back to the second need of the women. The second need of the women is conversation. Okay, she was designed in that way, she was made in that way, and conversation is a need. It's not that she wants it, and conversation is a need. And husband has to be a good companion. It's most of the time as a husband we fail to be a good companion. That's even me. It's very difficult to listen to a woman and the full story. Sometimes we don't have a patience, we don't have enough time, and we are not making time for it. See, if you ask a man, how was the day, he will say, yeah, fine, he'll finish in one word. But if you ask the woman, how was your day, she will tell the whole thing, what started in the morning, where she went, whom she met, and every minute detail she will be telling. So sometimes the man does not have a patience, and not only that, as man listen to it, is immediately become very judgmental and trying to tell, oh, why you have done this, why you said this, you should not done this. They started to jump into advising her, and the women hates that. They want someone just to listen to them. That's all. They don't want any kind of advice. They want somebody to listen to them. And when you listen also, we should not listen to them in an intellectual level where we get some information. No, we should listen to a woman in a very emotional level. So it's very important. Women needs conversation. That's why when two women join together, they will be talking and talking and talking, and we don't know what they are talking. So women's need a conversation. The second need for women is conversation. We should allow her to talk and try to listen, which is quite difficult, but you have to learn to listen patiently without passing any comment, any judgment. So it's very important. We have to sit and listen and make her to talk to you, make her to open her heart and share whatever she wants to say, and allow her to talk and listen to her more. And it's very important. And these days it's very difficult because nowadays, because of cell phone, every now and then you want to look at the phone, we get distracted, and so many things going on in our mind, we were not able to focus. I know it's very difficult, but I want you to somehow make a point that you're going to listen to your wife, whether it is looks like useful or not useful, important or not important. Allow her to talk and listen to a conversation. So the second need for women is conversation. Okay, the second need for man is recreation. So as women needs conversation, so man's need is recreation. That's why after the after returning from the job, men go and take bath and immediately sit and watch wrestling, football, basketball, matches, because they love recreation. They go and meet with friends, they want to talk and spend time with friends, they want to play carom, they want to play chess. So man's need is recreation, so you should allow him to meet that need. While he is watching the match, don't get irritated. So many problem is there, and we need to pay children's fees, we need to do this, we need to do that. You don't have any concern, you don't have any tension, you are irresponsible. You see, you look at you, you are watching TV. Don't do that. Oh, you are watching IPL, what you're going to get, by watching it. We have to attend to our problem. Don't do that. Even though you don't know anything about cricket, or you don't understand anything about cricket, if your husband is watching a cricket match, understand his need for his recreation, just go and sit with him and ask him just which team he supports, and give him some drinks, coffee, or cool drinks, juice or something like that, and give him some snacks and sit with him and just ask him which team you are supporting. And as if let him feel that you're also giving him a company in his recreation. So the second need for man is recreation. And again, now the third need for women is affection. So affection is very important. They want to be touched, they want to be hugged, they want to be kissed, not with a sexual intention but with an affection. For men, is always touching means directly they'll jump into sex. Kissing means, and hugging means that they directly they want to go into sex. But it's not for them. It is not. Sex is for them, it's like a seasonal. It's not like always like men, they are always ready for sex. It's like a seasonal. Somewhere in some time they get a mood for sex, but they love, they need affection. So it's always sitting with them, touching them, hugging them, kissing them, and this is what they need. Affection is very important. They need affection. So most of the time the problem with men is the men don't touch unless they want to have a sex. Other than that, very rarely they touch the women. They touch the wife. So this is the problem. So you have to go and show affection. So women's need affection, not exactly sex all the time, but all the time they need affection. So it's remember, keep it in mind, that affection. So in the same way, for men, third need is, man's need is sex. So I want to tell you this. It is not that they want to have sex. It is their need. It is a need. It is not a want, it is a need. Man is designed in that way. He's always ready, always want to have sex. Sometime, I'm a pastor for past 14 years. There are many women complain to me that he always wants sex, how much ever I do to him, was not happy. He always wants sex. And there are people even complain to me, he only needs a woman, not a wife. He always wants sex. I want to tell you, it's a universal story. Every men are like that. They always want sex. So it is their need. So it is, as much as possible, you try to fulfill his need. So when you fulfill his need, he will fulfill his need. It's like, both of you have to focus on other person's need than your need. As an husband, you should think, what are my wife needs, and how I can able to fulfill my wife needs. And as a wife, you should think, what is my husband needs, and how I can able to fulfill my husband needs. So that's what very important. So the third need for the husband is sex. So please understand that. Don't put him down, don't discourage him, don't think that he's like an animal, always wants sex. If you are a man, you will also do the same. That's what I used to tell women. In the past 14 years, I have counseled so many couples. I don't know that some of you may know, some of you don't know. In a day, I used to counsel like 2 to 3 couples. In the past 14 years, someone with the marriage issues and problem, they used to meet me and keep talking to me either through phone or in a direct way. So I understand all these things. So don't think that your husband is weird. It's not like that. Every man is like that. So it's the sex is a need for him, and try to fulfill his need. See, it's a with men, is having only one expectation from women, that is a quality time and to have sex with them, that's all. The men is not going to ask you for a diamond ring. Men is not going to tell you buy me pant, buy me shirt, buy me coat, buy me shoes, nothing like that. He's not going to ask you buy me watch, nothing like that. All he expect from his wife is, the wife should care for him and to have a good sex with him. That's what. So keep these three things in your mind and listen to this again and again. If you have any doubts, you can email to me, and if you need any help regarding your marriage and family, and if you have any issues, we are there to help you. You can reach us, you can WhatsApp me, you can contact me, you can get my number. Okay, I hope this will be useful to you. God bless you.